Horses are on the track for race 11, win, place, show, exacta trifecta wagering. The Pronto Don Stakes for Illinois-bred 3-year-old trotting colts and geldings, a $35,000 purse. Number 1, Supercharged, owned by Bonnie Hutchison, Phil Rietveld, and Homer and Jay Hochstetler of Crete, Illinois, trained by Homer Hochstetler. He's the driver. Number 2, Southern John, owned by Claude Powers of Tennessee, Robert Stelter of Illinois, trained by Les Miller of Kelowna, Iowa. The driver is Brent Holland. Number 3, Cheyenne's Red, owned by Linda Beal of Altamont, trained and driven by Canada native Gary Mills. Number 4, Florida Crown, is owned by Ledford Racing Incorporated, James Jesk, Robert Lenz, and Eric Ledford, trained by Selden Ledford. His son Eric is in the bike. Number 5, Prime Number, owned by Brian Penske Stable Incorporated of Downers Grove, Illinois, by Stuart Oppenheimer of New York, trained by Brian Penske, the driver Dale Heitman. Number 6, Raichu, owned by Willis Ham of Missouri, trained and driven by Springfield's Rick Schrock. Number 7, Sherry's Kim, is owned by the Horseman's Financial Agency Incorporated and Premier Racing Stable Limited Liability Corporation, trained by Amanda Smith, Ken Holliday in the bike. Number 8 is Prime Prospect, owned by Dick Baylog of St. Charles, trained by John Bootenshane of Marengo. The driver is Michael Osting. Number 9 will be Pepper Relish, owned by Tanamira Farms of Felton, Delaware, trained by Irvin Miller. Andy Miller is up. And number 10, Pining for a Try, owned by M&M Harness Racing, LLC of Suffern, New York, trained by Davenport, Iowa's David McCaffrey. The driver, Green Bay, Wisconsin's Dave McGee. Trifecta wagering available, win, play, show, and exacta, less than 5 minutes to post. Gate is rolling for this trifecta race. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Pining for a Try from the far outside is going to clear all of that inside traffic if he can before they get to the turn, but Supercharged is going to be stubborn down toward the rail. Southern John's going to be quicker. Cheyenne's Red is going to be there, and Pining for a Try is going to get hung out 4 wide around the first turn. Florida Crown moves up the rail into 4th. Prime Number moves up behind him. Supercharged has the lead by a length and a half at the quarter-mile mark, and Southern John will get a good trip in the 2nd position. Raichu is off stride and is at the back of the pack after the opening quarter in 28 2/5 seconds. Supercharged on a 2-length lead, and Southern John goes 2nd by a neck. Cheyenne's Red going a tough trip, parked in 3rd. Pining for a Try picks up cover now on the outside in 4th. Moving around Florida Crown, Prime Number is off stride, and Prime Prospect moves by him 7 lengths off the lead in the middle of the pack. Pepper Relish another 2 lengths behind Prime Prospect. They are followed by Sherry's Kim, Prime Number after a break, Raichu the distant trailer, the half in 57-1. Cheyenne's Red made the top but was parked a long way to get there, and here comes Pining for a Try to get the lead at the entry to the far turn. Florida Crown is off the rail, moving up 3rd around Supercharged. They are followed by Prime Prospect. He moves up into 4th, 3 lengths off the lead. Pepper Relish is moving behind him. At the 3/4, Pining for a Try leads Florida Crown by a neck. Prime Prospect closing in from 3rd. Pepper Relish 4th. Cheyenne's Red dropping back in 5th. 3/4 and 127. Pepper Relish is off stride. Florida Crown is the new leader, and Prime Prospect is driving to get him at the 8th pole. Pining for a Try drops back down toward the inside in 3rd. Florida Crown short lead now. Prime Prospect is off stride. Pining for a Try regains the 2nd spot, but no catching Florida Crown. He's clear with a 6-length lead. Then Pining for a Try at the line. Florida Crown wins it by 7. Pining for a Try was 2nd. Prime Prospect came back to be 3rd. Prime Number was 4th in 1:55-3. Also, stewards have completed their inquiry and found there was no violation of the braking rule by number 8, Prime Prospect. Into the winner's circle, busting off a mile in 1:55-3 to spring the upset at odds of 10-1 to take the Pronto Don Stakes. Number 4, Florida Crown, Eric Ledford with the winning drive. Norm Thompson, the acting bureau chief for horse racing and the county fairs through the Illinois Department of Agriculture, makes the presentation of the Pronto Don Trophy. By the way, the time, 1:55.3, just missed the stakes record by a tick. Eric, first of all, regarding Florida Crown, very talented horse. It finally all comes together today. Has he been a frustrating horse for you?
Yeah, he's been a very frustrating horse. Last year we thought a lot of him, and you know, Cadabra come out and actually broke a bone last year in the middle of the season, and it cost us a lot of money. And we've had a few minor problems, throat problems going into the last few weeks, but he's really made a major turnaround.
You got your start racing in Ohio. You came up under your father, Selden Ledford. It's a long way from being the driving champion at Lebanon, a great track, but a long way from there to winning the Hambletonian Trotting Classic this year. How has Eric Ledford's life changed in these last few weeks?
It's as far as the Hambletonian goes, I'm still numb. It still hasn't hit home yet what exactly happened. It's indescribable, the feeling and the great opportunities that I've had and the great people that I've been associated with.
Eric, for those of us here at DuQuoin, it's our first chance to see you since you won the Hambletonian. Folks, he's a Midwesterner. He grew up in Ohio. How about a big, belated Hambletonian? Congratulations, Eric Ledford. Eric, have a good day.
Thank you very much.
He's our winning driver, the Pronto Don. The rundown is coming up next. It's official for the 11th, 4:10.8. Florida Crown lights up the board, including a 4:10 exacta, $382 even.